Hello, and welcome to the FastBook Pod channel, where you'll find the best book summaries. You'll watch book summaries just like watching a movie. Don't forget to subscribe and like the videos for in-depth reviews of great books. Let's get to the book summaries.
The Braid by Laetitia Colombani is a moving and deeply human story that follows the intertwined journeys of three women living in different parts of the world: India, Italy, and Canada. Although they never meet, their lives form a symbolic braid, each strand representing resilience, sacrifice, and the universal fight for dignity and freedom. Through their struggles, the novel shows how courage, hope, and determination can connect people across cultures and continents. The story begins in India with Smita, a Dalit woman considered untouchable in the rigid caste system. Her daily life is shaped by discrimination, humiliation, and dangerous working conditions. Smita's job is to clean dry latrines with her hands, a degrading role forced upon her by society. She dreams of a better future for her daughter, Lalita, refusing to let caste determine her destiny. Smita believes education is the only escape, and she is determined that Lalita will go to school, even though everyone around her says it is impossible. When the school forces Lalita to sit separately and refuses to treat her like the other children, Smita realizes that change will not happen unless she takes action. She decides to leave everything behind: her home, her village, and her past, to fight for her daughter's right to dignity. With her husband, she sets out on a dangerous, uncertain journey across India, searching for a place where Lalita can finally be treated as a human being. Smita's courage becomes the foundation of the braid, representing sacrifice and the power of a mother's love to break centuries-old barriers. In Italy, the second strand of the braid belongs to Giulia, a young woman working in her family's wig-making workshop in Palermo. Her father runs the business with pride, crafting high-quality wigs using natural hair. The workshop is more than a workplace, it is a symbol of tradition, identity, and family unity. When Giulia's father is severely injured in an accident and slips into a coma, she discovers that the business is secretly bankrupt. Shocked and unprepared, she suddenly carries the weight of the entire family on her shoulders. As she struggles to find solutions, she meets Kamal, a young man from India, who becomes both her emotional support and a symbol of the changing world around her. Their relationship forces Giulia to confront her family's cultural prejudices, especially regarding immigrants and outsiders. Desperate to save the workshop, Giulia comes up with a bold idea. Instead of buying expensive European hair, they can source hair from India, where women often donate their hair in temple rituals. This shift in sourcing, radical for her traditional family, represents her determination to preserve her heritage while embracing the global future. Giulia faces tremendous resistance, but she refuses to let her family's legacy collapse. Her courage forms the second strand of the braid, symbolizing renewal, adaptation, and the strength to challenge outdated customs. The third story unfolds in Canada, with Sarah Cohen, a successful and accomplished lawyer whose life appears perfect from the outside. She is a devoted mother of three and a respected professional on the verge of becoming a partner in her law firm. But Sarah's fast-paced life collapses when she is diagnosed with an aggressive form of breast cancer. Terrified of losing her job, her identity, the stability of her family, she tries to hide her illness and undergo treatment while maintaining her demanding work schedule. As chemotherapy causes her hair to fall out, she confronts the fragility of her carefully constructed life. Her firm, known for its cutthroat competitiveness, shows no compassion, ultimately forcing her out when her illness becomes visible. Sarah's journey is not only about survival, it is also about rediscovering her humanity, her priorities, and her worth beyond professional achievements. She learns to lean on her children, her ex-husband, and the people who genuinely care about her. When she finally buys a wig to help her regain confidence, that wig becomes the key link connecting her story to Giulia's workshop, and ultimately to Smita's sacrifice. Sarah represents the third strand of the braid: strength through vulnerability, and the courage to rebuild one's life after it has been shattered. Although the three women never meet, their lives intersect beautifully and symbolically. Smita's daughter's hair, offered at an Indian temple during a moment of prayer and hope, is collected, sold, and ultimately arrives at Giulia's struggling workshop in Italy. Giulia transforms the hair into a handcrafted wig, which is then purchased by Sarah in Canada as she struggles to rebuild her confidence during chemotherapy. The hair that Smita sacrificed becomes a source of strength for Sarah and a source of salvation for Giulia's family business. Through this small but powerful connection, the novel shows how people's destinies can intertwine across continents without them ever crossing paths. In the end, the braid delivers a beautiful message about resilience, global connection, and the invisible threads that link human lives. Smita fights for dignity, Giulia fights for legacy, and Sarah fights for survival. Each woman faces a different kind of suffering, but their stories demonstrate the same powerful truth. Courage can be found in the most unexpected places, and hope can travel across the world like a strand of hair carried from one life to another. The novel's final image, the braid itself, becomes a symbol of unity, strength, and the shared experiences that make us human.
It was a very good book. Did you like it too? You can write your thoughts in the comments section. See you in the next summary.